Close your eyes, 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 eyes. Hello everyone. Thank you for tuning into Undercards. It's Michelle here and I have another reading for you. Today's reading, we're going to be looking at your masculine and feminine energies. We're going to see if it's in alignment or if it's misaligned, what needs to be worked on, and if it is in alignment, what you need to continue doing. Now we have three options here to choose from. These are three pieces of jewelry from my friend's jewelry line. It's called Nisha Halo, and you're going to choose one of these boxes and there's a piece of jewelry in there, and we're going to incorporate that into your reading. Now this is option 1, option 2, option 3. Now you can pause the video, choose a pile. Let's get to it. Hello, option 1. For those of you who selected the first box, here's your reading. Let's see what piece of jewelry you selected. Okay. Ooh, you selected the abalone pendant. This is beautiful. This is actually great for doing ancestor work, right? Connecting with your ancestors and also past life work. I love wearing this piece of jewelry, especially when I'm by water, strangely enough. I love it, and I get a lot of, it has a lot of positive energy coming off of it, but when I'm meditating and wanting to connect with my ancestors, I wear this, right? This is beautiful. It's a lovely piece of jewelry. She's so talented, my friend Nisha, really talented. Okay, and also, if you're interested in any of her jewelry, the information is in the description box below. So check it out. Okay, so we're going to be looking at the masculine and feminine energy. So I'm going to lay these out in a triangular pattern for the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Now the masculine energy, the point is up, and the feminine energy, the point is down. So it's like fire and water, right? The elemental symbol. So let's look at your tarot. Okay, so we're using the Tarot Vintage, the Low Scarabeo deck. Oops. Okay, so let's get a card for the Holy Spirit. Okay, let's get a card for the Father. Okay, yeah, I have a card for the Son. Okay, bottom of the deck we have the Hangman. We have the Hangman. Okay, pause and enlightenment here. We have taken a break to clear your head, possibly. Taking a break to gain enlightenment, to see a situation for what it is. Okay, now we're going to look at the feminine energy. We are using the Field Tarot. Okay, may I have a card for the Holy Spirit, for the Father, and the Son. Okay, bottom of this deck we have the Prince of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups, introspection. So definitely doing some inner work. You're really doing like a life review. This feels very much like a life review with the two bottom deck cards, right? So let's look at the Father energy first in the masculine side. So we have here the Ace of Cups. That's beautiful. And feminine energy, Father energy, we have Death. So it definitely feels like transformation here. Masculine energy, you're actually really focusing on the self. Masculine energy is all about taking action and moving towards. So in the masculine side, you're actually open to new opportunities where they're for your benefit, for your highest good. This is also telling me that you're looking after yourself. Any decision that you make or anything that you do, it has to really resonate with you, and it has to uplift you. It has to be for your betterment, right? This is also telling me that you're very kind and generous as well. You do love and you give love fully, right? You love hard. right? And there's nothing wrong with that. This is also saying that give some of that love back to yourself. You are doing it, but make sure that you don't get into the habit of overextending yourself, giving more than you can give to others. Being mindful of that. With the feminine energy, we have death. So something has fallen away. Something has, a part of you might have changed, where you might have been someone that gave a lot to a connection and now you're ready to receive. But this is telling me that you're more open to love. So it could be for some of you where you've ended a connection or something has ended and now you're open and ready to move towards it, or to let love come in, or to move towards love. Right? This is moving towards love. So I'm picking up for someone where they've now changed, where they're not chasing anymore. They're allowing their significant other to come towards them, or their potential significant other to come towards them. This is changing your patterns, behavioral patterns as well. It's also telling me that you're learning to accept love that you deserve. So you're any love where it's not really resonating with you, it's not feeling right, you're open to ending that. Right, this is actually standing up for yourself. But this is definitely very positive for the father energy, wanting to end anything that is toxic, anything that, again, it's ran its course. Its sell by date is up, it's expired. You're really closing out cycles, right? And you're open to this, especially with the feminine energy. You're open to these changes occurring, and now you're actually, with your masculine energy, open to receiving love. So open to closing and opening to receiving love, which is positive. Now let's look at the sun energy. We have death again. This is interesting. Wow. Your masculine feminine energy and your feminine masculine energy is in alignment. Right, so this is the father energy on the feminine side, and this is the sun energy on the father side, and they're both in alignment. Right, so your masculine and feminine side is in alignment here. Let's see the sun energy. We have here the Princess of Swords, curiosity. So that's the Page of Swords. It's telling me like you've looked into yourself, especially with the two bottom of the deck cards, introspection, Knight of Cups, and the Hangman, where you've actually looked into yourself and realized that something needed to change. There's something that you're doing, maybe you're giving too much too easily, and it just hasn't worked out for you. Right, things, just relationships or job or whatever the situation is for you, where you overdo things and it just never works out for you. I'm getting like a job vibe for someone where you're doing the most at your work, trying to get the attention to say, hey, look at me, I am actually a hard worker, I deserve a promotion, and it just never comes. They just keep giving you more work, thinking, okay, well, she can deal with it, but she doesn't deserve the increase in salary, or he or the promotion. Right, change of job title. It's just, it feels like you've realized that something has to give here. Something has to give. Maybe you need to move towards something that is more fulfilling for you. It's making that decision that you need to do something that fills your heart, fills your cup, right? Feeds your soul. And you're no longer overextending yourself. You're doing you're doing enough that's right for you, right? And you're no longer sitting back and playing silent. You've learned a lesson that something needs to be done. This is introspection work. So let's look at the spirit, Holy Spirit energy on the feminine. We have here the universe. Stop it. A cycle is ended here. A cycle is ended. This is telling me that I am ready to be seen. I am ready to be noticed. I'm ready for my recognition here. Everything is in alignment with you. With the universe card, everything is in alignment because you have realized what needs to be done. This is a cycle closing out on the feminine energy, and you are actually okay with it. You've learned the lessons that you needed to learn, and now this is just blossoming into something new. You're now able to move towards your dreams, I'm hearing. move toward things that are right for you. And look at this necklace. I just noticed there's a star. Look at this star. The star energy is healing and wish fulfillment, right? Your ancestors has a hand in this. They're supporting you on this change, this new, this realization. It feels like an aha moment, and you've actually moved through this transformation with ease. It's like you've been good to yourself. You're doing the work as well. Why you're doing the work? Because you're not fighting against the change. Okay, let's see the Holy Spirit on the masculine energy. We have justice. Okay, look guys, this is powerful. This is powerful. This is saying that you paid your dues and you will be handsomely rewarded. That's what this is saying. Your masculine and feminine energies are, it's actually not bad. It's in alignment. It's coming into alignment actually. So it might have been off. I'm getting a feeling like last year it was off. Spirit informed me that spring 2022 is actually like the new year, because we're still in winter 2021. So this is a change that is occurring now that is for the better, because when spring comes in, you're going to be more in alignment and you're going to be able to move towards your dreams, to achieve things that you've always wanted to achieve. That could be, again, love. That could be starting a business, right? That could be recognition, right? Stepping out there, being a public figure, right? Writing, right? I'm seeing that there's a need to journal. So writing down everything that you want to accomplish, your dreams, right? That could be, if it's a relationship, the ideal person. What are the characteristics of this person, or your ideal job, or a business that you want to start? Write it down, exactly what you want to do, what you want to accomplish, step by step. Yes, it might not go that way, but at least it's something, it's on paper. So it's no longer a thought. It's actually something that, again, you can see it with your eyes, right? It's bringing it to life. So that's beautiful, but it is in alignment, or it's coming into alignment. The Son and the Father are on the same page. That is so interesting. It's bowing down. You're curious about this change, but it's bowing down and accepting the divine order I'm hearing. Bringing things into balance and seeing the truth. We have two swords up. So this is saying, yes, I am ready to release this things that are finished, that are things that are expired in my life, and open to new opportunities. Spirit is going to bless you fully. Okay, I want to get some more cards. Too many. Okay, masculine energy. Let's see what this is. The Hangman again. There's patience needed, right? So no need to act in haste. Patience is needed because you're still going through this transition. So no need to worry, right? This is positive. Listen to the inner guidance that is given to you. With justice for me, this means divine law for me. It means divine law anytime I see that, and especially with the Hangman. So it's a pause. Most people associate this with being in prison, right? The Hanged Man and justice. But this can also be the divine stepping in, or you actually stopping to connect with Spirit and actually do a life review, right? Reviewing your contract. For some of you, you may have a family member leaving prison, right? Coming out of prison, or they went to prison and actually had like a change, like a wake-up call. They've transformed for the better, right? That's what that's telling me. This can also be a business idea, right? Needing to take time out to really think of like an idea, business idea. We have the Chariot for the feminine energy. It's time to move. That is interesting. Bottom of the deck for this one, we have Wealth, Ace of Disc. Bottom of the deck for the masculine energy, we have the Four of Pentacles. So the masculine energy is actually very still. Right? We have the Four of Pentacles and we have the Hanged Man. So the masculine energy is very still because it's doing its work, going through a transformation. It's actually loving itself, feeding yourself, right? So that you're actually putting that action energy into the self, which is positive, right? Very fantastic. The feminine energy, you're actually now moving, right? With the Chariot, it's like you know what you need to do, and you know what you need to create, and you're putting action into that intention, right? So you're making it happen, you're creating it, you're trying to manifest it, right? So you're at the stage where you could be writing down the ideas or making plans, and then of course you're going to do a bit of the legwork, and then you're going to allow it to come towards you, right? Because masculine energy, that's what it does. It moves. Feminine energy, you create and then you take a step back, right? And allow things to flow. You start the process and allow things to grow. Or the best analogy is you plant the seeds, you nurture it, and then you allow it to grow, right? So that's the feminine energy. But there's going to be an opportunity where you're going to be able to move, take action, right? And it's telling me here that make sure that you're in complete alignment with this opportunity, and make sure that you are prepared to take action, to move, to seize it, to grab it, right? It's learning how to spot signs, learning how to see opportunities as it is presented. That's what I'm hearing. The universe is going to throw you a bone here, right? And it's for you to know when to move, but only do things that you love now. Dedicate that to you. You have to feel it in your heart and enjoy it, right? Enjoy what you are doing, and it should not feel like work. This is whatever. If it's a relationship, it shouldn't be all crazy and difficult. You know, you're on the floor in a corner crying. It should not be like that. And the same thing with work. It should not be where you're just dreading work. It has to be something that you love. Okay, let's get some animal cards. See what the animals have to say, the spirit animals. I'm hearing make a wish. And allow it to manifest. Make a wish and allow it to manifest. How do you do it? Writing it down. So we have a few that I'm just going to take. They just jumped out. So we have the water buffalo. It says, face life head on with courage and reclaim the brave spirit within you. That's right. Buffaloes are abundance. Buffaloes, they push forward. But also buffaloes, they sacrifice. Right? Buffaloes are all about sacrificing for, you know, abundance, the cause. Taurus energy, they're all about the coin, right? They're all about getting the job done, right? So this is what that's about. This is telling me about the opportunity that is coming, making sure that you're in this Taurus energy, this buffalo energy, where you are going to be moving forward to claim what is yours, being brave, right? And knowing when to spot opportunities. We have the lion. Oh my gosh, powerful animals. Banish loneliness by reaching out to special friends, right? So if you're feeling, with the hangman, if you're feeling alone, yes, connect with friends, but it's telling me that a friend is actually going to be helping you to see this opportunity here. They're going to present something to you. This might come from a friendship group, right? So we have the crab, the soul. Show your emotions and regenerate love. The moon card. Crab, when I see crabs, I think of moon, I think of mother energy, feminine energy, and it's all about, again, feeding your soul, nurturing your soul, listening to your higher self, your soul, right? This is telling me that you need to use your intuition as well in order to determine if this is something that is right for you. We have the whale energy, and it says, through music, you reclaim life's magic and grow strong in body and soul. So using music to calm your nerves, right? Ease your soul, using music to meditate, using music to help you to be balanced. The vibration and energy in music can help with alignment as well. Sound can help with aligning your chakras, right? So that's very important. Let's get a card from the Seeker Oracle. Let's close out this reading. Okay, so we have here trust in science. Yeah, trust in the process. Trust in the process, right? There's a sense of what comes naturally to you. Just be in that energy. There's a feeling of being authentic, being your true self, being your natural self, right? We have here also, anytime I see this card, I think that someone has an idea, an innovative idea that needs to get out there, and it's having the courage to put it out there, to be seen. So that's what this is screaming to me, right? It's also telling me that someone in the medical field or someone in holistic medicine has something that can help people, help humanity, right? Not necessarily about the whole what's going on in the current climate, right? Because a lot of people are sensitive and touchy about that, but other ailments, other conditions. This person, if it is you, get it out there. Don't be afraid. Have courage. Yeah, be in the energy of the water buffalo and lion, right? And also the whale. You're a powerful being, right? This is your right. With the crab, your soul is calling for you to be in this energy, to move forward and present whatever you have to present to the world, because it's going to help a lot of people. It's going to make a huge difference, right? But this is saying trust in the science, trust in your abilities, be authentic, right? Be your authentic self and be original and unique, right? Be original and unique. And this is also telling me it's actually trusting your own beliefs as well, trusting your intuition, right? Following that. What rings true to you, right? What resonates with you, that's what you take with you and move forward. Of course, you do your research and you can compare and contrast, but this is definitely screaming, you know, a sense of being natural. Okay, so I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 2. For those of you who selected the second box, here's your reading. Let's see what piece of jewelry you selected. Okay. Ooh, you selected the days of the week compass ring. It's a beautiful ring. Absolutely gorgeous. Right. So this is telling me that something to do with scheduling, right? Having to learn how to manage your time. And it's almost, I'm hearing there's not enough days in the week. That's what I'm hearing. There's not enough days in the week. But this is a beautiful ring, right? It's also, I wear it when I need to, well, I wear it because it's a gorgeous ring, and it's actually pieces of a watch, right? Pieces of a watch that she's made a beautiful ring with. But I look at it to remind me, it helps to motivate me on what I need to accomplish in the week and on that particular day, because sometimes I'm so busy where I can't even remember what day it is, really. So I'd look at this ring and say, okay, well, today's Monday. Okay, what do I need to do? It Monday. And then I look at my schedule and then, you know, of course, get on with what I need to get on with. But this is telling me that there's not enough time in the day, or there's not enough days in a week. That's what I'm hearing, right? So let's look at your masculine and feminine energy. So if you're interested in any of the jewelry, information on that is in the description box below. Now the layout is going to be in a triangle, masculine triangle, the point is up, feminine triangle, the point is down. Represents the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Okay. So the fire and water element symbol, right? So let's see. May I have a card for the Holy Spirit? Okay. May I have a card for the Father? May I have a card for the Son? Okay. So now let's do the feminine. Okay, bottom of the deck we have the Page of Cups. This is from the Vintage Tarot, the Los Carabeo deck. So now we're going to be using the Field Tarot to get the feminine energy. Okay. May I have a card for the Holy Spirit? May I have a card for the Father? May I have a card for the Son? Okay. Bottom of that deck, Queen of Swords, Independence. Are we relying on our mobile phones too much? Okay, let's see. So we're going to look at the Father energy first in the masculine side. We have here the Emperor. Yes. Powerful. This is someone that's in a position of power, someone that likes control, someone that likes to have their ducks in a row, right? Everything is in order in your life, or should be, right? You are a person that is in demand, very busy. You might be a business person or a person in a position of power, or should be in a position of power, or will be. We have here, I'm hearing learning to be organized, but I'm seeing someone that is gets agitated easily, right? If things don't work out according to plan. But what I'm feeling with this card is there is a possibility that you need to get yourself a routine set up, right? That's why this isn't working out. I mean, that's for someone. But this is telling me that you're a powerful being, right? You have a huge force behind you. Let's look at the Father energy on the feminine side. We have the Princess of Discs, manifestation, so the Page of Pentacles. So this is telling me that I'm hearing student, someone in training, emperor in training. So you're working your way up to becoming an emperor, right? So the feminine energy, you're manifesting, you're actually trying to create or build this side of yourself, right? You're stepping into this energy, this powerful energy. You're learning how to become a leader, right? Or someone that's in control or in a position of power, right? You're developing right now. So this is good, very positive. Your masculine energy is very masculine so far, very masculine, right? Feminine energy, it's good, it's just right. It's doing only so much. You're putting in the energy, bits of it. You're not over exerting yourself here, right? So let's look at the Sun energy, masculine side, King of Swords. Okay, this is very powerful. Now these two cards is actually someone that could be manipulative, tyrant, right? So, wow. Your masculine energy is very masculine. Very masculine. You are someone that is driven. Hence the ring. And I'm hearing there's not enough days in the week. So this learning how to, this is probably you learning how to manage your time. Setting up a schedule, a routine. All right, let's look at the Sun in the feminine energy. 10 of Swords. I'm hearing burnout. Burnout, needing to surrender and learning. This is learning how to manage your time. There's worry in this energy here. It's like things are not working out, so it's like manifesting something or setting an intention and really putting a lot of drive, a lot of energy behind it, and it doesn't happen. It's because there's something off with these two energies here. There's a lot of the masculine energy is really powerful. I mean, this is a huge force. I'm hearing a force to be reckoned with. And you got a page here in the feminine energy. I'm hoping to see a queen or something, which would be good. But you're having a page here. It feels like a lot of doing, like a lot of drive, a lot of push to get your manifestations or whatever you're trying to make happen. A lot of drive, a lot of energy in that. And then you're not allowing it to like develop, right? And if it doesn't develop, you give up. It's like you shoot yourself in the foot. It's learning how to be in the feminine energy where you start something and you allow it to blossom and develop. You don't go at it hard if you're not seeing anything coming from it or developing it. You have to kind of let it breathe a bit. All right, let's see the Holy Spirit, because this is what Spirit has to say. We're going to look at the feminine energy first. Okay, we have the Two of Cups, union. All right, Spirit is telling me that there might be a need for a partnership here, working with someone else, like-minded individuals. This is also telling me that you need to accept help, accept support, right? Your feminine energy needs to be open to receiving help, accepting help. It doesn't always have to be go, go, go. I'm going to do it all by myself. Accept help when it is offered to you. So you set your intention and allow help. If someone comes to help you, accept it, receive it, so that it will help your intentions to blossom better. Okay, let's see the Spirit energy in the masculine energy. We have Judgment. All right. I'm hearing not everyone can do it like me. They can't get it right. I totally can relate to that. I totally can relate to that, because it's like you can easily feel like you can get the job done quicker than someone else. But in that, you're burning yourself out. This is actually not in alignment. Your masculine energy is pretty masculine and on point. There's a little bit of ego that needs to be kind of mellowed out a bit in the masculine energy, but the drive is there. The desire to get things done, the desire to actually, it's like hunt. Do the job, set it up, do the job, harvest, collect. It's there. The power is there. Like the power is there, and you're very intelligent, very strategic, in control. But what this is telling me is the feminine energy is what is off. Right? This is off. And that is you need to accept support. Allow, when these things come in, to accept it, to be open to accepting it. Now, if you are a female watching this, it's very important to have your feminine energy in alignment, right? If you're a masculine watching this, it's very good. Your masculine energy, well done, good job. Just work on the ego a bit, but also be open to receiving, right? This is actually being more nurturing. There's a need for you to be more nurturing, especially with the page here. It's like putting in the effort to allowing something to blossom. This is like adding a bit of finesse to your intention, right? What you want to manifest. It's adding that grace and finesse if you're a masculine. If you are a feminine, it's really important to tap into your feminine energy. This needs to be, if anything, more dominant. It's perfect if it's in alignment, but this needs to be more dominant, where you're actually, again, in that nurturing energy, but also being open to accept and receive help, to allow something to grow. Because we have with earth energy, that's like the mother energy. Think Mother Earth, think fertility, right? Planting something and allowing it to grow, develop. This is kind of off, very off. It's actually like barren, right? So there's a strong need for you, and I'm stressing this, to come into alignment, right? With the Two of Cups, coming into alignment, coming into connecting more with your feminine energy, meaning if allowing the masculine to do things for you, like chivalry I'm hearing. So it can start off where you're accepting compliments or doors being open or someone paying the bill, that type of stuff, being open to it, not being in the masculine energy where I can do it all and you get annoyed and you know I want to get back at them for opening the door for me. Yes, there's people that do that and it's crazy, right? But you need to be more in this energy, the feminine. It needs to be in balance. That's what spirit is saying. Bring it back. If you're a feminine, you're too much in your masculine energy. Too much. It has to be balanced. It has to be balanced. Right? So, wow. Okay, let's pull some more. Yeah, I mean, let's look at the bottom of the deck first. I mean, we have here the Page of Cups. And this is tapping more into your emotional body. Starting to tap into your emotional body. Look, putting the ego to one side. I'm going to pull that and put that right there. This is being too much in that ego energy. Now, this is for masculine or feminines watching this, right? Having more compassion for yourself and others. Not being too judgmental. So they're telling you to wake up to this and be more in your emotions. Like feel. Using your intuition, because you're very logical and you're in your head, and that's great for business, but you're also going to have to be able to balance the feel of things, right? Starting to connect with your emotions. It will help you to be able to spot greater opportunities here, right? So let me just get one more. Yeah, the sun. Look at that. Things will work out once you make this subtle shift here. Right? You will see things, a major shift in the masculine energy once you make this subtle change where you start connecting with your emotional body. Right? Your feels, as some people say. Having more compassion. Being less judgmental of yourself and others, right? Definitely shifting that vibe and that energy. So let's see the feminine energy. We have here independence at the bottom. Queen of Swords. And look at that, we have the King of Swords. So you could be in a relationship where you both are competing with each other, but some of you where your other half is not very in that heart energy. They're not really that lovey-dovey type. So it's allowed you to really fend for yourself and being in that energy of, being the Ice Queen. But you need to thaw a bit. You really need to thaw a bit. Kind of encourage the masculine to do things for you that, little things. Again, the doors or the compliments and all that stuff. Be feminine. Doesn't mean that you're weak. It's actually, the way I look at it, that's goddess energy. That's goddess energy. A goddess is not masculine energy and you just happen to be a woman or a female. No. The goddess energy, that's the nurturer. The masculine praises her. The masculine makes her feel secure, safe, and does things for her. The masculine falls at her feet, right? And does. Offers, do, and she accepts, right? That's goddess energy. You don't see them goddesses out there getting all they know how to play it. They know when to tap into the masculine energy and when to be in the feminine energy and say, no, boo, you better bow down now and do. Okay, let's get okay. We have the three of this works. Collaborating with others. Accepting help from others. This is twice. Partnerships are in alignment with you. You coming into balance and accepting help. And then we have here the Three of Pentacles. Working with others. This will actually, I'm hearing that you will feel even more empowered. Because you don't have anything to prove. You don't need to constantly be in this energy. There's a hardness with the feminine energy. Okay. I feel like pulling one more. Thank you. So we have the Princess of Cups, dreams. So that is interesting. You have the Page of Cups twice. You have it in your masculine energy and you have it in your feminine energy here. So it's definitely screaming for you to tap more into your emotional body. So that seems to be the thing that's in alignment, where it's telling you be more in your emotional body. It's really starting to listen to it, really starting to live it. Listen to it and just live it. Do it. Right? Being that energy of doing. Filling your own cup as well. Being okay to do things for yourself. Also starting to listen to your intuitions, because some of these opportunities you're missing because you're really fixated on things working out a particular way, the logical way, right? And it's saying you're gonna have, with the feminine energy especially, where you're tapping into the intuition and feeling, it's very, very important here. Incredibly important to really be able to feel the vibrations of your surroundings, or if an opportunity is presented to you, you're going to be able to pick up intuitively if it's right for you or not. That female intuition, it's really tapping more into that, especially if you're a female watching this, right? If you're masculine, it's there too, but it's like, again, doing things with grace and compassion. Okay, let's see what the spirit animals have to say. Okay, so we have the mountain goat. It says, fighting for love or ardent declarations may hide unfaithfulness. Wow, look at that. Pushing forward too hard, pushing too hard. Exactly what we were talking about with that masculine energy, that go, 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 right? The Emperor and the King of Swords, that really powerful force. It is saying that being in that energy, right, you're not going to be able to see things clearly, discern things that are right for you or not seeing where you are going wrong. Right? Fighting for love or ardent declarations may hide unfaithfulness. Situations that are not right for you. That's not good. That's not for your highest good. You're gonna miss that because you're too busy in that kill energy, where you're just wanting to get things done, pushing back and trying to get your abundance or get whatever it is. Pushing too hard. It is saying you need to be more in that, again, that emotional energy where you can feel. Right? Another one is popping out. We have here the sloth. I can't say this properly. Sloth. And it says, consider the smallness of your needs and treasure what you possess. So it's having gratitude for what you have, right? And realizing that you don't need too much to be fulfilled. Because it's telling me that sometimes if your manifestation is to come in and you have a lot, everything that you want comes in, will you appreciate it? Will you appreciate it? It is saying appreciate the small stuff and allow it to build. So it's like appreciate, set your intentions and put this energy in where you're using your intuition, you're starting to feel. It comes in. Enjoy it, appreciate it, have gratitude for it, and then you can move on to the next. It is saying it's not all about hoarding, because with the mountain goat, I'm getting like hoarding vibes, like you just want to have. It's like realizing that you don't need a lot to be happy, right? We don't need a lot to be fulfilled. Okay, we have here the tortoise, and it says, when changes are made for the sake of change itself, resist. When changes are made for the sake of change, resist. It's like figuring out why you're doing something, right? Why are you doing something? Figuring out, is it for my highest good? It's like questioning yourself. and writing down, am I doing this for my ego, or am I doing this for my highest good, for the betterment of my, like, my living conditions, my soul, etc. Right? Why am I doing this? And it's saying to have gratitude for what you have, and just use a bit of discernment. Right? Use a bit of discernment. Let's get some more cards. Okay. From the Seeker Oracle. This is also giving me slow down vibes with the masculine energy. Slow down and really focus on, again, the emotional body. Okay, so we have here a choice to make. And we also have being bullheaded, exactly. Being stubborn. Bottom of the deck here, we have choose love. Right, so it's shifting that energy. I'm getting that bullheaded energy from the Emperor and the King of Swords, and of course to make a choice using your intuition with the Page of Cups, which is appearing twice, to really tap into that emotional body, to allow you to make a choice, to shift these the vibration here, to shift the energies, a choice to receive help, accept help that's coming in, and also being able to discern if it is right for you or not, but not doing everything for yourself, right, where you don't have enough hours in the day or days in the week to accomplish what you need to accomplish because you burnt out, you spent, right? And in being in that energy as well, you lose focus. You can't be fully focused because it's like you're unable to really concentrate and get the job done. So it's important to really slow down, regroup, tap into that emotional body, accept help, and also having, I'm hearing for someone, having like realistic intentions, setting in realistic intentions here, right? Setting realistic intentions bit by bit. Remember, gratitude is important. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 3. For those of you who selected the third box, here's your reading. Let's see what piece of jewelry you selected. Oh, you selected the earrings. Okay, these are my favorite earrings. This is actually new. Right, I just got these for Christmas, a treat for myself, and they remind me of like the what's the name of the Swiss cheese. I love that. Or bullet, like gunshots through metal. It's really cool. So this is really nice. Excellent choice. Very modern as well. So I like to wear these when I'm going for that very edgy look. My hairstyle is pretty edgy, right? So these go beautifully with it. But these are like really fun, really nice when you're going wearing all black, or you're going for that really modern, very clean look, right? So you chose these beautiful earrings. It's telling me that you've gone through a lot of transformation, right? And it's like you've learned from it, but there's something about you, okay, it's like playing it straight, wanting to be conventional, but you're not. That's what I'm getting from this. These are like very edgy, very unique, but there's something very clean about it as well, the edges. So you're someone that pays a lot of attention to detail, but there's something very eccentric about you, very edgy, very unique, right? But you want to be conventional, but you're not, right? You're trying really hard to fit in, but you just can't fit in because that is just not you, right? That's not you. And it's actually, the holes kind of tells me that this is just all these different experiences or situations where it's like highlighting to you, spirit sending you signs that, look, you are unique, embrace your uniqueness. Now that is for someone. Embrace your uniqueness, right? I love that. These are like my favorite earrings, by the way. My favorite earrings. Okay. So, also, if you are interested in any of the jewelries from this reading, I'll have Nisha's shop information in the description box below. Do check it out. She also does men's jewelry as well, right? There's so much to choose from, but do check out the website. Okay, so we're going to look at the masculine and feminine energy. Now, the masculine energy, we're going to be doing a triangle for the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Masculine triangle, point is up. Feminine triangle, point is down. It's water and fire elements, right? The symbol. Okay. So let's see. May I have a card for the Holy Spirit? Okay. May I have a card for the Father? May I have a card for the Son? Okay. We're using the Field Tarot for the feminine energy. I have to say for the masculine, we use the Tarot Vintage, the Los Scarabero Vintage Tarot deck. Okay, so let's do the feminine. May I have a card for the Holy Spirit? May I have a card for the Father? May I have a card for the Son? Okay. Bottom of this deck, we have the Page of Swords, Curiosity. And for the masculine deck, we have the Ace of Cups for the bottom of the deck. Right. So let's see what we got here. So let's look at the Father energy. From the masculine side, we have the Five of Wands. So we have here a bit of an obstacle, maybe chaos, maybe competition, right? There's a sense of, I'm hearing, proving yourself, right? So there's a sense of needing to prove yourself to others, proving that you are capable to complete the job, right? You are a contender. I'm looking at this person here with this stick handing this wand, they're holding the wand up. It's like there's instigator energy here. They're not exactly fighting, they're just like instigating, making a whole lot of noise. The funny thing is, this person is probably the leader of the lot, because he doesn't have to do much in order to get the job done. He just delegates, right? But this is saying like you're needing to prove, proving yourself to others, or feeling the need to prove yourself to others. This could be a chaotic environment as well, right? Or obstacles of being heard, needing to be heard, but finding it very challenging, right? So there's that. Let's see the Father energy in the feminine. We have here the Seven of Discs, perseverance, Seven of Pentacles here. Okay, this is not bad, because the masculine energy is all about taking action, movement, right? Feminine energy, you create, you nurture, you allow to develop or to receive. You allow things to grow, blossom, right? So you put energy in and then you step back and allow it to develop. It's like a seed. Plant the seed, doesn't grow overnight. You nurture it and allow it to grow, and then you bear fruit, right? So with the Seven of Discs, it's in line with that. The Seven of Pentacles, it's in line with that. You've actually put things out there. You've made the effort, and now you're waiting for things to pan out. You're waiting for things to fall into place or to develop, right? So that's what I'm getting for the Father energy, right? So that's good. This Father energy, you're stepping up to the plate. You're actually wanting to prove for someone, you're wanting to prove that something that you're doing is the right thing for you, right? That it will work, it will develop into something, right? So you're definitely fighting for what you believe in. Okay, let's look at the Sun energy. Masculine, we have here the Wheel of Fortune. Someone is trying to change your fortunes here. Someone is trying to change a situation into their favor. With the masculine energy, it's very go-getter. This is giving me go-getter vibes, right? This is definitely positive because you're in keeping with that energy, right? It's all about drive. It's all about making sure that things work out in your favor. You're willing to do whatever it takes to achieve it. That's good. Okay, let's see the sun energy in the feminine. We have the Princess of Discs, Page of Pentacles. That's also in keeping. That's very positive. You're doing enough. You're not overdoing anything. You're doing enough and allowing things to develop. You're putting the effort in. You're setting the intentions, putting enough energy into something and allowing it to breathe. That's actually fantastic. And if any obstacles should arise, you're able to know what to do in order to squash it or to ride through it. That's actually really good. Okay, let's see the Holy Spirit advice. The feminine, oh my gosh, the Wheel of Fortune again. Wow. Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune. This is fantastic. This is like really healthy manifestation here. Being able to know when to change an outcome into your favor, knowing exactly what you need to do in order to change an outcome into your favor. It's like knowing just how much effort you need to put in on the feminine side, what you need to do to nurture whatever you want to bring to life, and allowing it to bear fruit, allowing it to develop. Spirit is like, look, you're on point here. You're more than capable of doing this. And I'm getting from this as well that even if it does not work in your favor, it's like you've learned something. It's like with the Page of Cups, or I'm sorry, Page of Discs, Princess of Discs. It's like you learn from it as well. This is an experience for you to improve, to better yourself. Not giving up. Not giving up if it doesn't work out in your favor, but knowing what you need to do next time in order to turn the wheel in to your favor. That's fantastic. Okay, let's look at the Holy Spirit on the masculine side. Oh my gosh, we have the Lovers. It's like knowing what to fight for, knowing what this is like lovely. This is lovely. Because I'm getting here with the Lovers the choice. So it's like picking, I'm hearing picking and refusing. Like knowing what is for you and what isn't. Knowing what to fight for and what to leave on the side. Right? I'm hearing on the roadside. Right? So it's like this is incredibly healthy and in alignment. So it's the masculine energy. It's like, again, we have the action with the Five of Wands. Right? Being a contender, knowing when to move, when to act. And then with the Princess of Discs, it's just knowing when to create, when to set an intention, when to develop something, create something and allowing it to develop. It's that with the jewelry, it's like going through with the various holes in it. The rat hole, the Swiss cheese look. It feels like I'm hearing trials and tribulations. That's the learning curve. That's how many times you may have had to go through certain situations in order to get it. Right? To understand how your feminine energy works and how your masculine energy works, and really getting that into balance, understanding that dance. It's like getting the dance steps right, knowing when to move. But this is pretty much in alignment. This is really good. And with that clean lines, it's pretty straightforward, pretty clean. But there's something for some of you, there's something that is destined here. Now, it might be a connection where there's a connection where you're going to have to fight for the person that you feel is your soulmate. Masculine energy, you're going to have to really be stepping it up, right? Taking action towards, even if other people may disagree. If it is something that you want, it's actually moving towards that, right? Having the courage to move towards something that really means a lot to you, that is for you, that is meant for you. Some things are fated as well. There's something that is fated that is going to be hard work, but your dedication is going to be tested here. That's what I just heard, right? It's very important. So that's just a heads up. Now on this side we have here the fated cards again, and it's telling me that it's actually for you to learn patience, the feminine energy here. Learning patience, learning to not overdo things. Don't over season the broth, right? You don't want to add too much to the broth and then spoil it, right? So it's doing only so much, just enough to allow things to breathe and allow this thing to come in. If it is a relationship, allowing it to develop, allowing the person to develop and you to develop as well in order to come together. But there's two destiny fated things happening here. A lesson, and it's going to be hard lessons. I'm hearing hard knocks, but well worth it. Okay, I'm going to get some more cards. Okay, one more card for the masculine energy. Yeah, the Fool. Yeah. There's a sense of really going with the flow here, right? There's a sense of for someone, you might feel foolish. You might feel foolish, but Spirit is saying, again, just go with it. Don't worry about what other people think, right? Really focus on what you think. This is popping out. We have here at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords, which for me is all about decisive action, knowing what you want and moving towards it, willing to fight for it, with the Five of Wands as well. But we have here just releasing expectations and really just being free spirited, just enjoying the journey, right? Obstacles and all, challenges and all, right? And you can apply this to any area of your life, anything where it requires movement towards something that you want, right? Or it could be a choice that needs to be made. It's actually moving towards the side, the choice, the option that is right for you, that you feel is right for you, right? Being in that energy. Okay, let's see. Feminine energy, extra card. We have here Temperance. I mean, the Patience card again. It's also a card of uniqueness as well, right? And with the two of with the Lovers, it's like opposites attract. I'm hearing opposites attract, but this is actually you embracing your uniqueness, your originality, your individuality, right? Embracing that, learning to embrace that. But this is also being balanced emotions, right? Balanced patience with the journey, with the process, and being emotionally balanced, doing things for yourself and actually embracing all sides of yourself, loving all sides of yourself here, having patience with your manifestations, allowing it to come in naturally. Okay, let's get some spirit animal cards. Okay, we have here the Bee, and it says hard work is rewarded with responsibility and sweetness that is shared. That's right, hard work, overcoming obstacles, not giving up, charging forward, right? You get rewarded. Perseverance card, the Seven of Pentacles, right? Putting in the effort and being patient, not giving up. Okay. We have here the Moose. With self-reliance and measured patience, adversity will be overcome. Exactly. That's exactly covering your masculine and feminine energy. We have here self-reliance and also patience will overcome obstacles here, right? Believing in yourself, taking that leap with the Fool, taking that leap and being patient with the process is going to allow you to overcome any type of obstacles, because you're learning that dance. You're learning how manifestations work. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We have the ego, create your vision. Yep. And we have with the 2 Wheel of Fortunes here, where you're in control of your destiny, or you need to take advantage of your free will, right? It's saying that you are able to create whatever you want, whatever life you want, whatever you want to accomplish in life. You are more than capable of doing this. There's huge magician vibes here, right? The Magician card in the tarot, where you're able to manifest, master manifester, right? And with the eagle, we need to remember that this is the bird of spirit, the messenger to spirit, right? So any wishes, anything that you want to manifest, the eagle will take it to spirit, and spirit will send a message back to the eagle, who will then give you signs, symbols, synchronicities regarding your manifestation, right? But this is one of my favorite birds. Okay, let's get some more cards from the Seeker Oracle. Okay, so we have here, weave your reality. Look at that. Tying in again with the World card. Excuse me, what am I saying? The World card. Well, I said the World, so it could be where you are going through a new cycle. So one cycle is closing in your life and another is opening up. A new chapter is beginning. But with the Wheel of Fortune, it ties in again with this card to weave your reality. Right? You are the creator of your destiny, and spirit has actually handed you the keys. It's like the world is your oyster, right? Handed you the keys to create the life that you want. I'm hearing as long as it doesn't hurt anyone else, yourself or others, which is quite interesting. So we have here time to rise. And then we have trust in science. I love this. Bottom of the deck we have here and now, right? So it's like, not only can you create your own destiny, spirit is saying, look, the time is now for you to take action to creating that change, right? And it's like, trust in the process, trust in what you're seeing, trust in if you're asking for signs and symbols and all that from spirit and you're seeing it, it's saying trust it. Trust in the facts. Trust in what you're seeing with your very eyes, right? That's gorgeous. For someone with the trust in science, it ties in with the Temperance card, the Alchemist, where you're taking 2 things that are unlikely and combining them and creating something new, something whole, something original. Spirit is giving you the green light on that. If that is something that someone that's watching this pile is doing, go for it. Go for it. An invention or some type of creation that's very unique. And if there's anything with medicine as well, go for it. Helping others, helping the collective, that's very important. But it's time for your idea or something that you are doing that needs recognition. It's the right time to strike now. I'm hearing strike while the iron is hot. It is that time. It could be that big reveal for yourself as well. That big reveal. You've made yourself over. You're showing the world the real you. It's time for that. It's time for you to now walk in authenticity as well. Right, that's beautiful. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Open your